Hello. Hey, this is Regal Aunty. Well, the little lady whistle down version. Just to do a brief intro, I heard you all were looking for me. Well, here I am, and we are going to be here sitting on the front porch talking about episode number 97. Hope you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
Well, hey y'all, hey, recap Auntie Shar, hey y'all saw her. Lady was down, at least on Film on Chris, she back. Y'all saw her on the front porch. I heard that somebody was asking about her, Jasmine. Let me go ahead and put Jasmine's comment on the screen. Hey, Jasmine Williams 5565. She says, "Hey, Auntie, where's the cute animation where you just saw her, honey? She was right there, girl. That particular AI tool that I use, I need to go ahead and add some more money on it." But thank you. I told you I was going to probably just do her maybe Mondays and Fridays. I know today's Saturday, so yeah, she's here. But yeah, I'm going to definitely, I need to go ahead and upgrade her so I can have her. I want to have her talk a little bit longer. But anyway, we are here to talk about, like she said, episode number 97. So let me see what the hell y'all is talking about. But thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for reminding me of her because this week has been such a crazy week. But I had to bring my boo back with her thicky self. So thank you, Jazzy. We have Miss Welder, 69. Hey, Miss Welder. She says, "Did you see June trying to pay with Monopoly money?" Yes, girl. That was on episode number 98. Yeah, 98. But we're talking about 97. But yeah, honey, bless her heart. Bless her heart, honey. Bless her heart. Actually, what I'm doing is reading the comments on episode number 96 from the front porch gate part. So that's what I'm reading right now. So I'm going to be reading that first. Then I'm going to be going over to the other one. But yeah, girl, I saw her playing. I was like, that play money, what in the world? Fool stamps? I didn't know what it was. So yeah, honey. Yeah, I saw it, honey. But thank you, Miss Wilder, as always. We have Angelica W4O. Hey, Angelica, beautiful. Hey, my love. She says, "I love your channel and your reviews. You have great interpersonal skills, and you really make your audience feel like you care about our opinions. I mean, our options. Is it opinions or options? Girl, I know. Look, the way I read and sometimes the way we write, baby, we're twins." I love that about what you're doing. Thank you so much, Angelica. That really does mean so much to me. Again, everybody's opinion over here matters as long as it's not being disrespectful. Hell, everybody is on somebody's team. Whether it's sports, you like your characters, everybody, even these different creators. You have so many people who be doing YouTube beefs and shit. And I'm like, girl, that's only one part of their life. You don't know what type of lives these people live. And everybody, like an opinion, has a little asshole. Everybody has one. That's like opinions are. So I embrace it. I'm cool with it. They're funny to me. And it also broadens my horizons. Like sometimes some people's opinions may bring something to light that you never saw before, never noticed. So it's good. It's good to have to listen to people's point of view because it's great. I mean, why not? She also says, "I always wondered if Leslie switched someone else's baby in the nursery, which is Kat, and stole Nicole's child, which is Eva. Girl, ain't that gonna be something? It's weird, but whatever it is, I believe that Leslie was never pregnant with Ted's. I don't think so either. Either Kat and Eva are twins, or somehow there was a switch because they are only a couple of weeks apart. Remember, Leslie told Eva that she celebrates her birthday 2 weeks before the actual birthday. Whoa, she sure did. Why would she do that? She's diabolical. So anything is possible. Right. And she also told, I remember she told Nicole that there's something else that's a secret. It's the way she worded it. I didn't miss it. That bitch said something about and I got something else from your ass. No, I got something else on you. Something she said in the restaurant right before Nicole choked the shit out of her. Something she said. So I don't know, girl, but that's a good. Like James had said that before, that maybe they were switched at birth. It's not impossible in the soap opera world. So, girl, you might be just right. Angelica also says Tomas is trash, and I'm so disappointed that Kat gave in to him. He doesn't deserve her. What kind of man roll in the bed with one sister, then go in the same afternoon and sleep with the other? He is trash. He sure is, honey. He is huge pile of garbage. Huge pile. I see that a lot of our comments are coming from episode From episode number 98. So that's cool. That's cool. 97, 98. Look, why not bleed them in? Girl, ain't no rules over here. Let me sit back and cross my legs. I'm going to have to, go over to 98 and see what y'all are saying too. But anyway, thank you so much, Angelica. I really, really do appreciate your words. It means so much to me. That really means a lot. So the next comment we have is from my girl, Cynthia Judkins, 2250. She said, Sid says, we ain't seen Tide or Febreze in a minute, right? They probably mad, girl. Look, girl, I got Tide over here, honey. When I saw that big ass orange bottle, I was like, that's cute. Let me go and get me one from Sam's Club. So I've been using Tide, honey. I'm washing clothes right now as we speak. So yeah, girl, I love me some Tide, and I love some Febreze. I was just spraying some around the house. I'm not as strong with my finger the way damn uh Nicole is, cause she be like, you get the point. So yeah, I ain't that heavy, honey. I'd be like, I'll be around here choking the shit out, choking, girl. But yes, honey, I love me some Febreze and Tide. So thank you, Sid. James also replied to her. He is our resident gentleman. He says, no sign of the brown liquor either. I could donate some of mine, but if they happen to be out, yeah, send some over here, James. Crazy self. Thank y'all. We got Carolyn McWilson, 497. She says, June was on Saints and Sinners as a doctor. Oh, okay. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch Saints and Sinners. But thank you. She's really good. I like how she brings the character of June on the screen. It says, Angelica also says, I think June is Samantha and Terrell's real mom. Yeah, a lot of us are thinking that same thing. A lot of us are thinking that very same thing, that she is their long lost mammy, and we feel that Smitty and that's probably going to bring them back together, Smitty and Martin, because they're going to find out who she is, and then Naomi's going to be like, well, they need to get to know their mom, and then June going to be on that crazy shit and be wanting the kids back. So Smitty and Martin are going to have to really like work together to make sure that she don't come in there and take the kids. Although the kids are big, but still, June is at the damn restaurants paying with play money. So anything is possible when it comes to that lady. So yeah, that's what we think too, that she's their mammy. First we thought that she was kin to Haley, but we saw in the restaurant they were standing right beside each other. Although they kind of favor. But Haley didn't know her. She sure as hell didn't know Haley. But so, yeah. So we have James. He says, Carlton and Eva. I thought Carlton was Vanassi's black twin brother as far as their body count goes. Poor Eva has suffered enough trauma. Does she really need some bed hopping, middle-aged Lothario? Old enough to be her pappy? The writers need to introduce the McBride twins. Down bad Doug's and Vanassi's babies. True. Yeah, we would need to see them because we don't even know what they look like. Because they're in college. Don't they have a son and daughter who are twins? Yep, that's exactly what they said. Yeah. And they gotta be mixed, of course. So I can't wait to see them. I have a feeling that daughter of theirs is a brat. I just have that feeling. The McBride son should be Eva's age. Should be. I believe should be. And bring son McBride on the show. Introduce him to Eva and let them get busy. While they're at it, introduce a hot female Asian heart surgeon for down bad Dr. Doug Vanasty and Joey are headed for the wedding chapel. They better not get married. They better not. They do have a. Now I do like their chemistry. They don't have a lot of. She don't have no chemistry with Doug on the screen. She is just. It's just as dry as a tumbleweed in the Sahara Desert, honey. I don't see it for them, but I see a lot of chemistry between him and Joey and Vanasty. So, thank you, James. As always, we have Rhonda SMH 1879. Hey, girl. She says, "Hey, girl. Hey, I just have one question. Why do the people in this show never take their side piece or love interest back to their crib?" That is so true. Well, we said that before when Andre was always over at damn Danny's house. I'm like, where the fuck you live? And when we did see him, we only saw a bed. I was like, Andre, you supposed to be this debonair rich nigga. You got all this money from your parents when they passed away. Why are you living in the dark? She also says Chelsea has never been to Madison's place, nor has anybody been to Tomas's place. Ain't no way. Girl, right? Madison is a doctor. Why the fuck is she not there? Like, girl, come over to my place instead of you always coming to the damn garden center, the garden house. Come on over here. Let me show you where I live. So that should, like, Chelsea is very trusting when it comes to people. So you bringing her all over to your space. I'm like, girl, it's time for us to come over to your apartment, Madison. So Cynthia says, but thank you, Rhonda, as always. Cynthia says, all facts. She got the thinking face, right? And then we have Miss Pearlie Cole, 9546. She was like, they probably don't have sets for them. Yeah, they probably didn't build enough sets. I think that when they set out for this show, of course, it's a soap opera, but they didn't know if it was going to be renewed or how well it was going to go. They're still a little low when it comes to the ratings, but the fan base, you can't beat their asses. It's like, like I've seen people who do the reviews for like General Hospital and Young and the Restless and this. And of course, the views are much more higher on Y&R and GH. And I used to watch GH and Y&R. Well, I never watched Y&R, but GH, yeah. But then I got off of it. I just wasn't interested in it anymore. So if I knew that I could go back and watch it, they would definitely bump up my views for this channel. But I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to be watching no damn General Hospital. I don't. If they had One Life to Live still on and maybe All My Children, it would be easy for me to jump in. But the last time I saw General Hospital, baby, it was like Sonny was still with Carly, and they just had Michael. I think Michael is a grown kid now, and it was Luke and Laura. I think Luke passed away the last time I saw it, and Laura still was peeking her head in and out. Shit, Bobby, the nurse who was Luke's sister, she was still on there. I think she passed away in real life. So it's been a long time. Like I said, I know that I could probably get a lot of views, but I don't know them people. I'm like Mariah Carey. I don't know her. So, I'm not going to try to, force anything that doesn't work for me. So I'm loving this. I'm trying to get noticed by the show producers or some really grand brand. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we're going to go ahead on and skedaddle over to the actual episode of number 97. And I might just go ahead and read number 98. Just make it a long fucking video. Just might as well. Why not? Shit. So we might, because I'm going to separate them, because 98, I have a lot to say about 98, and I saw you guys' comments. So I might wait on that. But 97, baby, y'all got damn 37 comments. Y'all was talking, and I love it. So let's see. First comment that I see is from Raquel Batson, 3260. Hey, Raquel. She says the Nicole and Bill confrontation was long awaited. Loved it. Me too. Me too. I love it. I mean, Bill dragged her. Sorry. It seemed like they felt like brother and sister fussing at each other, And like he told Danny the other day, like, your pop's favorite, your dad's favorite, your Vernon's favorite. So yeah, but he was hurt. You see the redness in his eyes? That Negro was in pain talking to his big sister. Thank you, Raquel. We have Dominique, 1992. Hey, Dominique. Thank you so much for commenting, my love. I don't think I ever remember seeing your comment, but honey, just to let you know, your comments matter, your words matter over here. So please don't let this be the first or the last time you say anything on these videos, baby, because your words matter. Dominique says, Bill got chemistry with all cast members except for his wife, Haley. Dominique, you ain't lying. Yeah, it's very, very cringy. I don't like, he always sits her on his lap. I'm like, why did you have to sit? It's like you treat her like a little doll baby. I know it's strategic. I know that they probably blocked them to do that. But it's weird. You don't even sit your own daughters on your lap. Like Chelsea is the youngest. You don't even do that. But you just put her on your lap all the time. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's weird to me. But thank you, Dominique. We have my girl Jasmine Williams, 5565. Jasmine says, I am proud of Eva for stopping with two-faced Domas and not being that girl, and for dismissing him after he showed himself. She said, the end. Now she needs to tell Kat what he said about their situationship, because he put all her biz out there. Wrong, wrong, triple wrong. Girl, you ain't never lied. I was proud of Eva. I was very proud. Because again, her personal life, as far as her character in real life, she's really solid in her beliefs, and I think that that was on point. It was like on script for her personality to not be sleeping with her sister's boyfriend. It's like, may I don't know if it was meant to be written that way, but I think that that's her personality. I think that's she. I don't think that she would have felt comfortable with that, but because it didn't read well. It didn't read well how the way she was kissing him, and they did so much fucking talking. I was like, if y'all gonna do it, do it. Yeah. And I'm happy that she stopped it. Like I said, she has some integrity in there every now and then. Every now and then she's integral, and I think she's working on it. But like I said, I feel like soon as her mammy come up, Leslie, that's all she got to do is change. That bitch will be right there. Whatever you want, mama. I'm here. Yeah, I want you, mama. You know, anything she wants. She want that connection with her mom. She'll never get it because Leslie don't have that maternal instinct. But thank you, Jazzy, as always. Miss Welder says, Miss Welder 69. She says, you sure did get him rolling his eyes. Because I thought it was weird. It was like when I paused it, I was like, oh my God, he's rolling his damn eyes. And I'm sure that these damn people don't think of that. I mean, of course they roll their eyes as a reaction to what's being said, but they don't realize that, nigga, we watching every fucking frame on this show. So if I'm gonna catch an awkward, like a very awkward face, I'm gonna put it on there. And I think I'm gonna start using it as my, my main video and on like the thumbnail, because I need for more eyes to get on it. And when I catch a weird look, then I'm going to start doing it. So if it's, if it's not like no nudity or anything that's inappropriate, I'm not going to use that. I'll use it in the video, but not on the thumbnail. But if it's an awkward like facial gesture or, two women kissing, I want it. That's the hook, baby. That's the hook. So that's what I'm going to do. But thank you so much, Ms. Welder. I appreciate it. We have Lightning Storm. Hey, Lightning Storm, what's going on? Lightning says, it is hilarious to me that everyone comes to Bill and Haley's house and Haley gets dismissed every damn time like a child, because that's what she is. She's a baby. She's a baby. Every time he talks to her, he's like, well, baby, baby. And I think that it's more than just a term of endearment. I really feel that that's how he treats her and that's how she feels. And she talks like she's a baby. Girl, ain't nobody thinking about you, girl. Ain't nobody thinking about you. And she leaves. Excuse that. I had to move something out the way. She leaves that room just like she's told. Haley, get the fuck out. And she be like, okay. And I think that she be listening on the side. I think that she should, shit. Unless there's some cameras in the hallway and Bill can see her eavesdropping. But if she want to fucking know what's going on, look at the cameras. Listen to the cameras. Stand in the hallway and listen, girl. You making it more than what it is. But thank you so much, Lightning Storm, as always. We have Cynthia Judkins, 2250. Hey, Sid. She says, I'm pretty sure Haley was standing at the top of the stairs eavesdropping on Bill and Nicole's conversation. Yeah, I feel the same way, too. I feel that same way, too, honey. I feel that she's acting like she don't know, but that bitch know. She knows. She knows that he's hiding something, just like she's hiding something. So, yes, honey. Yes, I feel like she was eavesdropping. But thank you, Sin. We have James. He says, that screenshot of Jacob looks like me 10 minutes into watching my favorite show. High as a fucking kite. James, you be like that like that? I mean, damn, James. What state you live in, James? You better live in a legal state. Like Maryland or DC, or I don't think they have it. Like California or Las Vegas, baby. I don't know where else they got it legal, but I definitely know in Maryland and up there, they got it up there legal. But here in North Carolina, you be smelling that shit everywhere. Like, y'all smoking skunks this morning? It be like 8 o'clock in the damn morning. I'm like, damn, you put that in your mouth before you put a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich? I'm like, damn. Or drink some coffee? That's all in your stomach? I don't judge, do what you need to do. It's from the earth. But in the morning? Shit. I'm like, goodness gracious. I mean, it burns my nose in the morning, but I can only imagine what it's doing to your throat. But again, I don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. Thank you, James. We have Cynthia, who's up here cracking up at James as always. We have Miss Carolyn McWilson, 497. She says Danny may not go against Bill because she knows more than Sissy knows. Yeah, yeah. I thought that Danny was going to go automatically over to Bill's to fuss at him about this whole thing, but I feel like because he has a loyalty to her family, I feel that she'll be cool with how everything happened. I think that she would be cool with it. I don't think that she would be mad or upset about Bill. Um, I think that he let more out on Nicole than he did on Danny. If Nicole was, thinking, she'd be like, girl, I went over to Bill's house. Not that I just chew his ass out, but damn, I just, I'm just over there talking to him. He was finna cry. I think that she should tell her, but I don't think Nicole is just so locked into making sure that Martin is okay and trying to understand her fucking life for the last 20 years has been a fucking lie, especially the last two. So I don't think that she's going to mention it to him. But yeah, that's I agree. I believe that Danny does not will not be against Bill as much as Nicole is, because Nicole was more so about her son, but Danny loves her daddy, honey. She loves her papa, and she don't want nobody to be messing with him or anything like that. Her loyalty is to the Duprees, and so I feel like she would like him, love him even more because knowing that he's loyal to her family. So yeah, but we have thank you as always, Miss Carol. We have Cynthia Judkins 2250. She says, I do have a cousin that does tell lies all the time. About half of the time we talk to him and we all know it. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier about telling lies, and don't y'all know somebody who gonna stand in front of your face and lie the fuck all the fucking time, and they fucking lying. They is. And you just let them go on and tell it, because the truth will reveal itself in due time. But thank you so much, Cent, as always. We have Miss Crystal Waters, 4426. Hey, Crystal. She says, I think the Duprees are wrongly blaming Bill for everything. I went back and watched episode 89. Look, just like me, girl, I be doing the same shit. And Martin told Bill he wanted to handle the situation going forward. Bill asked him what did he have in mind, and Martin clearly said he wanted to see Kenny dead. He did. He really did. Bill asked Martin again to let him handle the situation. Martin said, if I want something done, I have to do it myself. And he bounced. Bill did what he did to keep Martin's hands clean. Now they're all coming for Bill. I guess Martin meant he was going to have the press conference and confess. He should have told Bill that instead of leaving Bill thinking that he was going to kill Kenny himself. Bill should be pissed at Martin and all them damn Duprees shot. Yep, I agree, Crystal, 100 and million%. It was. I mean, Bill is just obedient. He just does what they don't say. He's you need to make it plain to Bill, baby, because he's a lawyer. So what you don't say, he's going to take that and just run with it. So, and he did lead on. I remember the episode. Martin did lean on the fact that he wanted Kenny to be gone forever, like literally. And Bill's like, I know who to call and take care of that shit. I got you. So yeah, I think that they are leaning on Bill incorrectly. They need to be looking at their grandpappy, and they need to be looking at Martin, the senator and the congressman, the dirty political people. So yeah, I agree, Crystal. But thank you so much, my love. We have Cynthia Junkins 2250. She says, Martin all of a sudden has become Tweety Bird. Just going off at the mouth to Nicole. Wasn't he, girl? He was spilling everybody's tea. Nicole needed a mop to clean that shit up. I was like, wait a minute. I'm reading the thing, trying to do the voices. And every time I said, I'm like, wait a minute, you telling his business? You telling his business? You giving names? God, and giving receipts? Elon, really? Oh my God. It's like, damn, Martin. Whoo, child, I ain't gonna try. I ain't telling you shit. Thank you, Sent. We have Just Joyce, 4009. Hey, Joyce. She says, I thought for a minute that Eva was about to violate girl code and her half sister. Tomas, y'all playing a dirty game, right? Right? They was playing a dirty game, but we know, Eva did change her mind and had some type of, she said, I don't want to be like no supporting role character, honey. I want to be the main character. So I'm glad that she said that, because I feel that if he did go through with, sleeping with Eva, when he's out in public and Kat is around, he gonna act like he don't even know Eva. Not at all. So I believe eventually Eva is going to spill the tea to Kat and say, "Did he tell you that, bitch? And I know y'all haven't fuck." I think she's gonna. Well, at that time, I know y'all haven't did anything. So I really, really feel that that's going to happen. But thank you so much, Joyce. As always, we got James. He says Bill and Nicole have more in common with each other than they realize. Both have an idealized image of Vernon that he doesn't quite live up to. Okay, okay, okay. Vernon first threw Bill to the wolves to keep them from eating him, and now that Bill has fought off the wolves, Vernon's throwing Bill under the bus. Wow. With Nicole, Vernon just threw the trappings of privilege at her, and then once the goddess ascended her pedestal, Vernon basically said, "Good, stay right there," and then just threw her aside. Vernon and Anita are treacherous. Yeah, they are. They're not so innocent. They're definitely not as innocent as they claim to be. They just don't say a lot. They just don't say it. They let the dirty people do the dirty work for them so they can stay clean. So yeah, I agree. That's interesting that you said that Bill and Nicole have more in common than they even realize. Because they was going back and forth. No, I got the biggest balls. No, I got the biggest balls. No, my balls. I mean, they was just like it was like the energy was like crazy. I was like, okay, I'm digging in everything because I don't even remember Danny going that deep in it with him. But Nicole cannot stand his ass. Nobody has ever seen Nicole act like that before. And she walked in there like she didn't even see Haley. I guess she figured like, well, shit, I don't give a fuck. When I see his ass, I'm going to chew him out, and that's exactly what she did. But Bill was ready for her ass with that brown liquor in that glass. So, yeah. But thank you, James, as always. We have Carolyn McWilson, 497. She says, "I got a feeling there may be a baby in the mix somewhere." I hope not, Miss Carolyn. At first, I thought that there may be, but since Eva didn't follow through with it, then I was kind of glad about that, girl. But yeah, I hope not. I really do hope not. I don't want Kat to have it. Well, we know Eva ain't, if you're watching the episode number at 98. But yeah, I hope not, girl. I hope not. That's a good observation though. Thank you, Carolyn. We have Peace Angel 4192. Hey, Peace. Peace says, "Nicole told Bill, baby, I am the captain right now. I'm glad Eva and Tomas didn't taste the shiny apple. Even though Tomas is a snake and Eva is tricky, they would have eventually had to face the grimness of their hookup. Yeah, they would have definitely had to face that. Um, the way he told Kat's business out of pocket, that was out of pocket. It was, girl. Aren't there any other crimes around Fairmont Crest that Jacob's old dog with a bone carrying ass can solve? Well, for now, until Chelsea starts to get stalked and by that crazy ass Allison, we got to find out the mystery of the kids. We got the damn stalker situation. We got the Marcel, my poor Marcel. Marcel is not going to retire, y'all. I come to the conclusion he ain't gonna retire. He's either gonna go to jail or he's gonna go down with a fight. So yeah. So yeah, girl, they're gonna create some more cases. Maybe they only need to get pregnant. Maybe that's the only thing that he need to be in right now. It's okay. But thank you, peace as always. We have okay, we got a new comment. We have J1 Hi 547. Hey Jay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your comment, my love. Please don't let this be the first or the last time you make a comment on this channel because you know why? Your words do matter over here. It do. So thank you. Let me see what Jay says. Jay says, "I always say auntie." Okay, yeah, I did ask you guys in the last video. Do you say aunt or aunt or auntie? I say aunt. You have some people who say aunt, but most of us, you know what I'm talking about, we say aunt. So they also say, "Nicole says she is the fixer now. I felt that." Me too, right? I had, like I said, the hairs on my toes was standing up. Yeah. And then they said, "What would be the point of Haley pretending to be pregnant, though? Kat is making me feel really dislike her." I know. I mean, Kat, I mean, Kat has her bad days. But Kat, Kat from who she is, where she stands. Kat is Kat no matter what. You never have to guess with that girl. That girl shows up as herself every time, whether you like it or fucking not. She don't pretend with nobody. Nobody. So that's why I like her, because she stands in her truth. But thank you, Jay. We appreciate your comment, baby. Your opinion matters, honey. And we have Miss Sandra Cullum, 7827. She responds to Jay and says, I really like Kat. Leslie and Eva came in wrong, and it hurts Kat's family, but I understand Eva too. Yeah, see, me and Sandra, we the same, baby. We the same. I understand how she feels about how her and Leslie Cat, Eva and Leslie came into town to fuck up the family. They did it, and I don't know what they was expecting. Especially where Leslie was thinking that he was going to that everybody's going to embrace her, kick Nicole away, and just be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're the new doctor's wife. We all love you. That was in her head. I mean, Eva is pretty much getting what she wants with her relationship with her father. But I think that Leslie is just cray cray, and I don't know. Her and Ted, I feel like they're gonna wind up being in bed, honey. I really do. But thank you both. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Sandra. Both. Thank y'all so much. We got my girl Ronnie 8347. Hey, Ronnie, girl, I ain't seen you in so long. Ronnie was commenting on my videos when I was on video, showing my ugly mug on the camera. Hey, Ronnie, girl, it's so good to see you, big sis. It is so good to see you. Oh, I missed you. I was just thinking about you the other day. I really was. I was just thinking about you. So hopefully on August 3rd, if you're free, that you can come on by, see my ugly face on the screen again, and just kiki just for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. No more than two, because I'm gonna be tired. So, but yeah, Ronnie, I've been thinking about you. But Ronnie says this was such a great episode, and I agree with your assessment of Bill. Something about that talk he had with Nicole hit different. You can see the tears he was holding back, girl. They are dragging Haley's storyline out way too fucking long for me. I understand and I agree. I wish Eva and Kat both dropped on Maz. I never have been a fan of his. He seems like a social climber, and he's only looking for a come up. Great review as always, little sis. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like I said, some of the stories they drag on, because we just found out about Haley using a surrogate. So I feel like they're gonna probably drag that on a little bit. But the storyline that I'm sick of is this damn June. I can't wait for that. I'm ready for that to just let us know what the tea. Um, we already know about the secret with Martin, and Allison is pretty much showing her cray cray side pretty quickly. So they're moving a little bit along. But since we just found out about Haley, I'm gonna give them a little bit of time, just a little bit as far as her line, because we knew she was like a little bit sneaky. We knew that, but now we know about this baby. It was like, oh bitch, you using him. You using his ass, and he don't see nothing, because everything is always so sexy and alluring when it comes to Bill, and she was Zaddy. Everything is like that. That's what it is. He don't want to, feel old, so that's why he picked his daughter's best friend. Whoo, that's trash. But thank you, Ronnie, as always. Miss you, my love. Don't come on, keep talking. You know I love your words. We got Crystal Waters 4426. Hey, Crystal, she says Jacob needs to stop being a company man and look after his extended family. He and Kat have been through same shit investigating that crooked ass Leslie, and he's all gung ho looking into her accusations about Nicole. Damn, Jacob, please listen to your wife, right? Jacob is Captain, Detective Whisper. And I'm like, man, you talk about, I have to obey the law. The law states that I need to blah, blah, blah. You see this badge right here? I need to make sure that I took it seriously. Yeah, I'm like, Jacob, ain't nobody fucking thinking about that. Politics outweighs the law. Hello? Anybody out there heard what I said? Politics outweighs the law. If we ain't never seen that happen before, it's definitely happening on this show, definitely in our current situation. So yeah, he need to put that law on the back burner. Let Marcel and let Elon do their fucking job, and you need to focus on Leslie's ass. You're doing too much. You're juggling too many balls in the air, my son. Go on over there and get Leslie. Like Kat said, focus on one thing at a time, nigga. Shit, you mad that Smitty ain't talking to your ass no more. Smitty can talk to whoever he want to, and he can stop talking to whoever he want to. Shit. Excuse me, y'all. Thank you, Crystal. We have Jasmine Williams 5565. She says Martin came to his sanctimonious mommy once again to unburden himself. And what does he get? A quick convo and a pat on the head. You'll be okay. And she dashes off to blast big bad Bill. She's blaming everyone for stopping her from mothering her son, but she's more interested in blaming than mothering. Girl, sit down somewhere, right? She still ain't owning her shit. She's still not owning her shit. She's really, really not. Um, yeah, I think that she walks in her in the clouds. You know, when Jacob had asked her about were there any witnesses at orphanages, was somebody was going to come forward and tell them that I was provoked? I mean, I'm a Dupree, you know, something like that. That's how she was sounding to me. Somebody's going to say something. That woman attacked me, girl. She didn't put hands on you. You felt like you had that Dupree power that rose within you to put your hands around that neck. That was the best episode. Oh my God, that was the best. But thank you, Jasmine, as always. We have Cynthia Junkins, 2250. She says, I'm glad Eva stopped Tomas. Me too, girl. I'm so happy that she did. She's like, wait a minute, because I mean, after we fucked, then what's next? I mean, it's gonna be good and everything, I'm sure, but what's next? Are you gonna be out there in the public acting like you don't fucking know me? And I'm gonna be like a supporting actress, honey, a background actor. What's the fuck? Because I'm a star. I deserve to be the main character. So yeah, I'm happy that she did, and he couldn't even really, you know, get it together. He's like, shit, maybe I should have lied to her. Remember, he's a lawyer. A lot of lawyers. I ain't gonna say all, because I might have some lawyers listening to me. A lot of lawyers fib, you know, to get what they want, honey. And he's a defense attorney. Defense is a prosecutor. I don't know what type of law firm does Bill have? Is it a prosecutor or a defense? Defense? Prosecutor? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all let me know which one it is. But thank you, Cent. As always, we have Rhonda SMH, 1879. She says, Haley is a whole damn fool and a half, baby. Ain't no way Bill would little girl me every time somebody comes to my fucking house. That reminds me of when we were kids and company would come over for my parents. We knew to get the heck out of them grown folks' space, right? Haley, on the other hand, had love being nosy and trying hanging around grown folks' business. Haley, on the other hand, loved being nosy and trying to hang around grown folks' business. Bill stayed having to put her out of the room, right, all the time. I'm like, girl, you better ask him. You better ask him what's the tea. Bill been on that brown since they let him out of the hospital. He's on that ish heavy, girl, ain't he? Meanwhile, Haley trying to get so DAK. Oh, so she could get pregnant. Bill ain't even going for that. She's scared he might stroke out again. Jacob doing way too much and he's getting on my nerves. So is Eva. So is Leslie. So is Tomas. His doggone name ain't no Tomas. It's Thomas. I say Aunty, not Auntie. Thank you, Rhonda, girl. That all of that was a key. Yeah, she gets little girl to lie. And she dressed like I said, little girl. You know, them wigs are too heavy and too long for her little body. Like the wig she had on for episode 98, that thing was almost on her ass. I'm like, that wig is way too heavy. Can she even stand up? Because it was too heavy for her. But yeah, I agree, my love. I agree on all of it. Yeah, his name is Thomas Jones. That's his name. That's his name, girl. But thank you, Rhonda, as always. We have my girl, Raquel Batson, 3260. She says, Tacky Tomas, I can't believe how grimy he is. I thought he was one of the good ones. Me too, girl. I am glad Eva put the brakes on that mess. He showed how wishy-washy he is when Kat showed up. Dirty dog, right? She told him, girl, you need to hide your ass in the bathroom. No, I'm going to stay right here. Watch this, you know. Like, oh, I was just here borrowing a book. But, nigga, I know your ass ain't here borrowing no fucking book. Shit. Some fantasy book. Well, let me get out y'all way. Oh, God, don't leave. Child. Whatever, honey. Yeah, Tacky Tomas is definitely a good name for his ass. Thank you, Raquel. We have Cynthia Junkins, 2250. Cynthia says, she says, Aunt, me too, girl. I say Aunt this and Aunt that. So thank you, boo. Thank you. We have Miss Welder, 69. She says, Aunt Nicole, I also wonder if anybody calls their sister sissy. Is that a thing? I never heard anybody talk to their sisters and call them sissy all the time. Why don't they call themselves by their name? Sissy sounds like they're five. Just a nickname that they created for themselves. I don't call my sisters sissy. I might do it like on like a text, or I'll be like, I love you, sissy, but I don't call them that in person. No, I don't do that. But yeah, it's in the story, so they got to be a little extra, honey. They got to be a little extra. But thank you, Miss Welder, as always. We have Jasmine 5565. She says, I can't stand that infantile double D mosquito. Girl, you can't stand Haley, can you? I loved how Nag Hag Nicole didn't even acknowledge that Nat when she barged into Bill's house before Bill dismissed her to let grown folks talk. Girl, that double D mosquito, you can't stand her ass, can you? Because she's. Oh God, I'm tripping on this porch today, baby. Oh my God. Okay, thank you, Jasmine. Dominique is back. Dominique 1992. Dominique says they say aunt or auntie. Thank you, Dom. Thank you so much. I hopefully calling you Dom is not offensive. I know because some Dominiques that I know, I wanted to name my daughter Dominique, but God gave her another name for me to give her. But so I love the name Dominique. So thank you, Dominique. I appreciate it. Thank you. So aunt or auntie. Yeah, most of us, like I said, most of us say aunt or auntie. So thank you. We got Miss Carolyn McWilson, 497. She says, see, they was giving grace they gave grace to who they wanted to, like Elon. Yeah. Anita's like, Elon is a good man, okay? He's a good man. Yeah, he's a good man. Good looking too. Yeah, Elon is not going to lose his job. They're going to cover that up because Marcel's hand is the only hand that's dirty. And he's so. I love Marcel. Y'all know I love Marcel. But he's so dumb. He's like fearless and ready to just, pop off and be Shaft. Timu Shaft, baby. He ready to just go and blow up everybody. Boom, 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 boom. But nigga, your hands is dirty. You're the one that's doing the dirty deed. You got all that money in your account. You think you standing on, all of them 500,000 stacks. So it's like, man, you ain't gonna retire, my love. You might as well give the boat to me. Give Sheila to me. I'll take care of her. I really will. And leave me all the 500,000. I got you. But thank you, Miss Carolyn. We also have Crystal Waters 4426. She says, I don't think Kat expects any loyalty from Eva, but she definitely does from no Tomas. Also, Eva had that "I'm done with your ass" look on her face. Hopefully, Kat feels that same way about Tomas. We will see what she says in her next time they talk. Please be done with him, Kat. Please. And girl, I'm sorry. She ain't done with him, baby. She's just beginning, honey. Unfortunately, but yeah, Eva told him, when I'm done, I'm done. I think Kat said the same thing in episode number 98. I think she said the same thing. When I'm done, I'm done. He was like, shit, I don't want to be done with both of these girls. How dirty though? It's just as dirty as Bill, marrying his daughter's best friend. That's just as dirty. You fucking with two sisters? Yeah, you dirty dick. But thank you, Crystal. We have Miss Welder, 69. She says, I'm sorry. I thought Nicole sounded ridiculous saying she was a fixer now. It does not sound right coming out of her mouth. It doesn't. It doesn't. But I saw Danny come out of her, girl. I saw Danny come out of her. It was good. That whole back and forth was really good for me. Yeah, I got my life on it. And Bill, I think he looked at Nicole as being like, Vernonette. Because the way he stood there, he talked to her the same way that he talked to Vernon. And that's why his little feelings was hurt. But it really sounded strange coming out of her mouth, but it was necessary. And I dug every bit of all of those vowels and syllables and consonants that came out of her mouth when she says, I am now the fixer. What she meant she meant like mental, because what's Nicole gonna do, girl? She can't even hurt a fly. Although she did choke a bitch. Thank you so much, Miss Welder. We have James. James says, so Tomas and Eva is all Kat's fault. Kat sabotaged Eva with the accreditation thing. Eva fixed it, and Ted gave Eva a long lunch break as a reward. Eva goes to Orphy Jeans for lunch. She didn't know Tomas would show up. We all know what happened next. Kat has been throwing Tomas at Eva from the beginning, and I agree. She's treated Tomas like her toy and has treated Eva like trash. Tomas and Eva have similar difficult parenting experiences and share a love of reading. Eva has a gentle essence that draws Tomas to her. Kat is abrasive even when she's trying to be kind. Tomas endures Kat's nonsense but hates when Kat continues to attack Eva. Tomas and Kat will reconcile and be just fine because Eva, being the bigger woman, will send Tomas back to Kat. I agree with everything you said, my friend. Everything you just said. It's like, why do you keep throwing your sister in his face when you know that they talk? They're friends. Kat knew that Tomas was still talking to Eva. He wasn't hiding that. But at the same time, you could tell that he does have a little genuine heart about, Eva's past and, her relationship with her mammy and stuff. So you tend to feel sorry for her, and it wound up being pity pussy. Instead of it being passion pussy. It was pity. I think he wanted to be with Kat because he pitied her. Not Kat, but Eva. I think that he wanted to be with Eva because he pitied her. He knows her story. He knows all of her valley experiences. And he wanted to take her ass to the mountaintop, you know. So I think he wanted to give that pity ping to that penny put. That's what I feel. I feel that he likes her, but not to the point where look, when it's hard, it need a place to hide. So I don't think he gave a fuck about that. But yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that it's something. Hold for just a second. I got a call from my man. So yeah, I really feel that Tomas really wanted to sleep with sleep with Eva because he pitied her. He felt sorry for her. They had a connection and stuff like that. So that's what I feel. So we have Cynthia who responds to James, and she says, "I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't know if y'all remember that movie back in the day, Risky Business, with Holly Berry and Tommy Davidson talking about the lady drill sergeant having sex." Can't come off in that scene like in the movie to me. Yeah, I remember. Was it Risky Business? I don't know if it was Risky Business because Risky Business was when Tom Cruise was in it. Like it's on the show, hey, and he was in that damn white button down shirt with his panties on. It was some type of, was it Risky Business? I don't know. I don't want to be wrong about it. I thought that his was a Risky Business. I don't know, girl, but I understand. I remember that Holly Berry, Tommy Davidson thing. Yeah. That's how she came in there. She really did. She came in there real hard. So yeah. And we have Cynthia Judkins. She also says 2250. She says, "I'm pretty sure Haley was standing at the top of the stairs eavesdropping on Nicole and Bill's conversation." Yeah, because she's a kid, and that's what most kids do. Remember, that's what Samantha was doing at their house when Smitty and Jacob were talking. Kids listened at the top of the stairs. So thank y'all so much for y'all comments on episode number 97. This was so good. Y'all had me cracking up on the porch today. Love y'all. So we will be back in the next Front Porch Talk. I'm gonna try to get that done this weekend so we can just listen to it all at the same time again. But I'm seeing y'all talking and conversating on that episode 98. I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about the scene. Okay, love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.